about the situation. Um, Ray J basically took it to social media to tell us that Diddy took his manhood. Now, a man don't joke like that. A man don't play around to try to get people to laugh. Ray J got on camera and basically did the following. All right, I'm gonna play the audio. You guys can pretty much hear it for yourself and tell me what you think about it. But let's hear this out real quick and do it. My ass up and open water this been ever in my life. What did I say? I have to take everybody has got one. But girl, don't do that. My shit running. Diddy took my ass. You can't hold it. My shit been running ever since. My ass up and open water this been ever in my life. Right. When I try to fart, my shit come out. It's crazy. My ass up and open water this been ever in my life. What should I say? You know, it's just wild when you really think about this type of stuff because, you know, a lot of times things is funny, it's laughable, you know, like everybody's cracking jokes. But that's rather disturbing, the things that he literally said, because we know Ray J it looked like almost like he been trying to tell us that he is on that side of the field. It been that way. So you kind of could get that this is what he always been into. But he basically is wanting us to know what's going on. And he said that Diddy um, took his manhood, did what he had to do. And it's just really, really sick that this is actually going on. Let me play another tape here.
So Diddy clocked Ray J cheeks. It's not coming from me. This coming from him. Ray J said it himself. And he didn't even know he was getting recorded from his girl. And the fact that he said it in front of his girl is wild. Y'all, listen to this shit. Ass up and open water was getting ever in my life. What did I say? I have to take everybody has got one. But girl, don't do that. My shit running. Diddy took my ass. You can't hold it. My shit been running ever since. My ass up and open water was getting ever in my life. But hold up, y'all. It get worse. My shit come out. It's crazy. What you gotta say? Next time you step out behind the gate, just say, Diddy made you, like, what did you say, Diddy? What you recording me? His girl.
Now, he didn't even know that he was being recorded. That's the part that is kind of suspect and crazy because he looked at his girl and he was like, what, you recorded me? So this is what's really going on in the real world. We know Diddy is into men and women, probably more so into men. I always knew something was up with Ray J because if I'm correct, he have a podcast or something about that called the gay something nation or something. I'm not sure what he call it, but he's so out and open with it. He wanted y'all to know this for a long time. And he has a girl too. So his girl is cool with it. And I'm really believing that this is a trend where a lot of women typically like guys like that is into men too. I don't know if it's like this new thing, ladies, that's what you're into, but it seems to be a new trend now where dudes are openly telling that their butt was taken, and he said that it's like his butt is open to the point that when he try to fart, he end up pooping on himself. Like, men don't joke like that. I'm sorry, but men do not joke. That's not a joke. He's literally telling you straight, like, this is what it is. Now, I don't know where he was at. I don't know what crowd that was, but this is rather disturbing and sick that this man would even tell the world that Diddy took his butt. That's supposed to be a joke. Now, I believe you, Ray J. Trust me, like, I believe you, dog. Like, this is real. Because here's the thing. we've seen many clips with Diddy. We've seen many clips with Ray J. And I always knew there was something about that dude. I always knew that he played for the other team. And it's not a surprise. Like this shouldn't be a shocker to the community. You know what I mean? But the thing that is disturbing is that it was caught on tape and he didn't know. The tape that I got, his girl is like cracking jokes with him. And he looks at her and said, "Yo, you recording me?" It's not the first time Ray J been recorded saying some crazy stuff like this. I don't know if he's doing it for clicks. I don't know if it's for views. I don't see how could that help you as a man by telling everybody that Diddy took your butt. No man in his right mind would say that. So I think it's official that Ray J is gay. I think it's official now. I think it's safe to say that. You can't even get sued. To be honest with you, I don't even have to say it's alleged because he said it. You know what I mean? So we're not even going to say allegedly or, it's my opinion. Ray J told us that Diddy took his butt. So that's the word on the street. So Ray, don't try to dig your way out of this one. Don't try to come online saying, "Oh, I was just joking." Well, bisexual. I don't know. I don't know what these dudes are into. Like these dudes are. Again, his girl is next to him, and she's cool with it. His girl is right there laughing and giggling. Like she knows this already. What woman that is with a dude is going to be sitting there while he's saying, "Yeah, Diddy took my butt and blew it open," and yeah, and his girl is sitting there like this is cool. A real woman would have been like, "Nah, you tripping." Like, imagine you a woman, your man banging you, then you come find out he like being banged by dudes. That's gonna mess you up mentally because in your mind you're gonna start picturing your man getting banged in your mind, and it's like you can't erase these things out your mind. So I don't know. Yo, the internet is getting crazy. There's a lot of crazy things that's going on. You said, "Wow, already knew Ray was like that." Yeah, a lot of people knew it. It's just that we didn't have him come out like and just say things straight. There's a couple of interviews I seen Ray J on that was very, very suspect. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, so you can't take it as a fact. But there's this other podcast dude, bro. A lot of y'all know who he is. Dude, um, always be wearing a lot of designer stuff, very colorful clothing, and I seen a video. I got to do a reaction to that one where you had a pastor that was telling the dude, "You got nice legs." Y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, that dude is in the closet too. All of these dudes, man, it's like it's all coming out, and I'm gonna do a video on that too. But that particular dude, y'all know him from the NFL. He have a podcast. I ain't mentioning no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, that dude, in my opinion, he's on that team too. Because a dude tell you you have nice looking legs and you cool with that, you gay. That's right. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? I mean, y'all can mention the name. I don't care if y'all mention the name. I'm just saying, I ain't saying his name. But my point is, y'all know who I'm talking about. Because when I saw that mess, I was like, this ain't cool, fam. You know? He's an NFL dude. He has a podcast on YouTube, and yeah, some of y'all know who I'm talking about because y'all seen it already. And when y'all saw it, y'all was like, "What? Nah, bro. I always knew something was wrong with that dude." You know what I mean? And a lot of these cats, man, they be on these streets. That it, it's almost like you got to play for that team, man, in order to be like really successful on social media. Because when you see that dude dressed in his videos, I don't know if you noticed, but it's like a woman that's dressed up. I don't know if y'all could peep it, but it's like it's like he's starting to dress more and more like a woman. You know what I mean? Like, like how some women, like they overdo it with like, and I'm like, dude, like at first, you had some sort of swag, some sort of style, but now it's like you're doing some goofy stuff now. Like now it's like you're wearing weird stuff, you know, crossing your legs like a woman while you're sitting down, interviewing people. Then you had a grown man telling you have nice looking legs. Nah. We're gonna talk about that, fam. Yeah, he interviewed Ray J. I saw that one too. We're gonna also deal with that as well. We're gonna deal with all of those videos because I think that there's an agenda to try to push this thing, and they're using all of these particular people and they pay them. These guys are all successful. They all got money. They don't got no issues when it comes to money, and they're always doing outlandish things in the public. And it's like nobody could see these things. Like he even interviewed Ray J, and Ray J said some questionable things again. And you don't just get those interviews. You know what I mean? You don't just get those interviews. They put you on the air for a reason. But when I saw that pastor telling dude, like, yo, you got some nice looking legs, like literally, that's how he said it. And I'm like, bro, y'all tripping, man. A dude tell me I got nice looking legs, we fight. We fighting. I'm getting you off the air, and it's gonna be a problem. Because you're saying it on air. Now, obviously, they pre-record those videos, but the way the dude said, you got nice looking legs, like he was turned on by him. And dude didn't say nothing. He was like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, nah, you bugging out, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Well, yeah, the pastor is suspect too. The pastor in question, y'all all know who he is if you've been following the content. If you didn't see the video, then you'll see when I react to it. But it's a lot of strange stuff going on. A lot of things is happening in the world right now, man. So many videos, so many topics. Somebody actually just sent me that, a brother that I know, he sent me the video. But the thing is, I had recently seen it. Like when he sent me the video, I just finished seeing it from somebody else's page of the Ray J video that we got there. I don't know if anybody even talking about it, but I'm trying to keep up to speed with these stories, switch it up, get back to my content, and do what I need to do. So yeah, man, something ain't right with Ray J. I can say now that he needs to just come out and just tell the world, like, look, this is what he's in. Because I remember there was this other interview where somebody asked him, they was like, are you gay? They literally asked him straight up, like, bro, like, just let us know straight. And he was like, nah, I'm not. And they was like, but you do this and you hang around this group and he was like, nah, that's what I think he do all of these things because that's how he stay in the algorithm and that's how he make money. Because here's the thing, we'll keep it a bean with you. When you associate yourself with that community, you're gonna make money. They're gonna make sure that you stay good, that you eat, because you're pushing, the lifestyle. And I think that by him saying these things publicly, I think he probably know he's on camera, and it's like a staged thing. Like, because remember, he's saying this in the public, so people obviously are recording. It's not like, oh, my girl is recording me. You recorded me? Why are you recording me? Obviously, somebody else got to be recording him too. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did this because he want people to know. And I think that he feel real comfortable doing what he's doing, you know? And this is why they told him to just come out and just be yourself. Now, if that's your lifestyle and that's what you choose to do, then, do you. But I think that as a man, it's not good to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like if you live a certain way and you believe a certain thing and this is your sexuality, right? Then I feel that as a man, you should just be who you are, right? And stop trying to act like something you're not. Because you're only hurting yourself, to be honest with you. Whether people think you're right or wrong is neither here nor there. The whole point is you're supposed to be doing what you feel you want to do. And I think that Ray J is not being himself. I think that he's hiding his true nature because we can see it. And he's doing things little by little that don't line up with what a man would do. You know, a man would not be doing those things. That's not even a joking thing. Like, who jokes like that? So I can't take him serious and say, oh, he's just joking, Nah. That's what he told the truth. He said that Diddy took his butt, guys. Let me see if I can get the tape again. Make sure you hit that like button if you're in the building. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me see if I can get this tape again. Yeah, so another brother that I know sent me the tape, and I want to make sure, guys, that you guys hear this, because when the brother sent me the audio, I had just viewed the same video on another brother's platform, and I was like, yo, that's crazy how he sent me the message right on time. So I said, you know what, let me go live, talk about the issue, while it's still fresh news and whatnot, because I want to stay up to date with these topics. So let me go back to the tape.
So Diddy clocked Ray J cheeks. It's not coming from me. This coming from him. Ray J said it himself. And he didn't even know he was getting recorded from his girl. And the fact that he said it in front of his girl is wild. Y'all, listen to this shit. Asshole been open more than this game ever in my life. What should I say? I have to tell everybody if I want. But girl, my shit running. But Diddy took my ass. You can't hold it. My shit been running ever since. My asshole been open more than this game ever. Well, hold up, y'all. It get worse. And a fart, my shit come out. It's crazy. What you gotta say? You stuck behind the gate. Just say, Diddy made you, what did you say, Diddy? What you recording me? His girl tried to make it into a joke. That man was dead ass serious. And the fact that he said Diddy took it, I think Ray J just gave that shit up. He been trying to tell us for the last couple of months. Y'all remember, he was on the Mafia-thon 3. He was doing the wildest shit. Mm-hmm. That shit wild, fool. You cannot go back and be like, oh, I was joking. Nah, nigga, you don't say no shit like that, fool. You don't even play like that. Right. It's gonna get crazy because now you gonna have to have Diddy out his own mouth say, nah, I didn't take Ray J. So Diddy.
And what's gonna end up happening with this situation is 50 Cent gonna get a hold of this. 50 Cent may add this into the documentary, or it may be a part 2 to the doc. I didn't even see it, so I don't really care for it, to be honest with you. I'm not even interested in any 50 Cent documentary. Some of you may have seen it. I don't got that kind of time, but I'll talk about the stories, from my own mind. Sometimes I don't want to watch certain things because like everybody's talking about the same things. It just gets boring. I like to stay fresh and just come up with some new content, new commentary that you ain't hearing nobody speak. There's a lot of puppets all over social media. So based on what we see here, it is clear that Ray J confessed with his own mouth that Diddy took his butt. So I don't want to hear anybody saying that I'm speculating or that I'm slandering Ray J or defamation of character. Ray J is gay. By his own words, he said that. I didn't say that. So I can publicly say that Ray J is bisexual, if anything, because he has a girl and he said Diddy took his butt. Once a man say that, you already don't know what it is. You know? Yeah, everyone in the world talking about Diddy. And that's why when you come on social media, man, it's like it's just dried up because everybody's talking about the same things. And it's like the viewers are like, look, I already just watched so and so. He was talking about the same thing. Then you come over here, somebody talking about the same thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you got to be different. That's why when I do my commentary, I try to be just myself. I don't really want to watch anything because I want to stay fresh and accurate. But I feel that the agenda right now is to make most men feel comfortable being in a relationship with a woman at the same time engaging with a man too. And that's what they're doing. You know, you said she recording for a reason too. She could be his handler. She could be somebody that, you know, he's paid to do that. Her job is to make sure he said it. But I feel it's really designed to make most men that are on the DL come out so that they could be in the front. Look, guys, believe it or not, you got relationships now where you have women that are with men and the lady know that her man like getting popped. She knows it. She know her dude be bent over. And she's cool with it because she do that type of stuff to him too. You look on Instagram, on YouTube, you got women talking about pegging their man. Like she put on a strap and blow his back out, and he gets off on that, and she's cool with doing it. So she don't see a problem with a man doing it because she do it to him. That's where the world is right now. And I feel they're trying to make it, they're trying to normalize this so that men that are in heterosexual relationships will now start to be entertained by these thoughts. That's why you got to be careful sometimes when you listen to things, because Ray J is saying it so much. Like he said his butthole is loose because of Diddy. So that mean that Diddy didn't blow his back out one time. That mean he opened him up. He was his boy. These are his words. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, Ringo, Ray J was just joking. You don't joke like that as a man. You don't joke like that. That's not a joke, man. You know? You said he wants to be Kanye so bad. I don't know, man. Yeah, Usher got to. Usher got. We already have the videotape with Usher. Usher already done made the confession. I guess pun intended, right? Confession. Usher made a confession. He said, yeah, we used to fight over, well, it was Diddy who said we used to fight over the cereal and we were sleeping in the same bed. Men don't sleep in the same bed. The man, something wrong with you. I don't care if you're just hanging out at the crib and you're watching the game. You're not even supposed to fall asleep in the same bed as a man. If you do, you're gay. It's that simple. Because all we got to do is just take a photo of you two in bed together, and that's it. You're done. If anybody take a photo of you and another dude in bed and post it on social media, you'll never hear the last of that. You know? Let me see if I can find a clip with Usher and Diddy. Let me see. I don't know if it's still on social media, but I'm gonna see if I can find it real fast because it's getting real crazy. Because they were interviewing who's that guy? The comedian. The comedian dude was interviewing them too, and Diddy slipped up. I think his name started with a K. Yeah, Kevin Hart. Let me see. Kevin Hart interview. Hold on. Kevin Hart interview Diddy Usher. See if we could pull up the tapes. Hopefully the receipts are still there. Look like we got a receipt still online. Let me see if I can play this one.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed tonight. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it. No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off the goddamn plane. I should fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen, we're having a good time. Your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
So, based on the tapes, it's very clear that Usher had his butt allegedly taken by Diddy when he was 10. You heard what he said. He said Usher was 10. So I don't know if that's the ages where they normally get these guys, but based off of the tapes, Diddy made it very clear that he used to wake up with Usher. So I don't know, it's getting real creepy. That means that Usher was hanging around Diddy for a long time, fighting over cereal, Captain Crunch, whatever they were doing, but he was also bust too. They got Tevin Campbell, all of these singers, all of these, and Usher's very talented. Don't get me wrong. Usher's very talented. We're not talking about, the debate here is not about talent. What we're talking about here is Ray J said Diddy took his butt. We got the audio and the video with Diddy, Usher. And Usher didn't say, nah, that didn't happen. He was just on camera. If y'all seen the video, Usher stayed quiet and he was just nodding his head because he knew what went down. And they did this to a lot of guys, man. The B2Ks, you remember the Raz Bs? I remember that situation. The Raz B dude, he said that everybody in the industry was passing his butt around. This is what they do. And it's absolutely sick. And what's crazy is the dude that took Raz B's butt, they made Raz B take down all the videos and retract his statements. They made him retract all his statements. Listen, back in the day, I downloaded all those videos. I don't know if I can find them, but I downloaded all the videos of Raz B confessions about everything that they did to him. That man was making videos after videos after videos, complaining and talking about how he was getting passed around in the industry. He was naming names. A lot of y'all don't know about the early days of YouTube. The early days of YouTube was the best time because we were privy to knowledge and information that it's like if you were to post it on YouTube today, the video would not last. The video would get taken off the air. Something might happen to your channel. It is what it is. But people were able to post certain things back in the day on YouTube and get away with it. Now with all the rules and everything that YouTube got in place, you got to be very careful. So even though I got them tapes, them old tapes, I just can't throw those tapes out there. You got to be really careful now because Raz B was saying some stuff about what he had to do, about how he had to, let me see. He had to sing on other dudes' microphones. Let's put it like that. Y'all know what I mean, right? These are the things he was talking about on the tapes, that he had to sing on the microphones of other dudes in the industries. And he wasn't laughing, he wasn't giggling, he was serious, he was scared. And he's not a big dude, so it's not like he's gonna be fighting off all these cats. But it looked like they broke him in from when he was younger. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at the old B2K album covers, they had them dudes up on a bed naked in their underwears, barefoot, all in bed. 3 ninjas in bed. What? That's what that's supposed to be. Sexy? For who? Women? No. Women are not turned on by seeing 3 ninjas in a bed. You understand what I'm saying? There is nothing sexy or arousing to a woman's psyche to see 3 men in bed in their boxer shorts, or well, they weren't even in boxer shorts, they were in their underwear, barefoot in bed, shirts off. No woman is getting excited by that. So for them to even make that a photo shoot, who you think that was designed to attract? The answer is other men. And that's what they were doing to these young b-boy groups back in the day. All of them. B2Ks, the Tevin Campbells, all of these singers, these young boy singers, all of them got taken advantage of. All of them. And it's just sick. They say he was fighting over the cereal. I don't think they were fighting over cereal, fam. They was fighting over his butt. That's what they were fighting over. And now we got the confession from Ray J. So, I don't know, man. It's like Diddy is not getting a break. You already got the so-called 50 Cent situation. I never shared my thoughts publicly about what I feel about 50 Cent releasing this Diddy documentary. I could probably talk about it briefly here. I don't agree with it. And I didn't even see the documentary. I just think that a man like 50, I don't really respect that. I don't. I don't respect that. I feel that, and I'm not saying this as a fact. This is just me sharing my thoughts. I believe that 50 is basically hired to do that. I think that he made some sort of deal, and that's why he's doing this. This is beyond what 50 would normally do. This is a situation where they use 50 to do it, because by using 50, it looked more or less like a black on black rivalry, some sort of thing, and it hides the real puppet masters who are really behind it. Because I believe that when Diddy got acquitted of those trafficking and all these other charges they try to get on him, the RICO stuff, he got acquitted on all those things. I feel that somebody at the top was very upset, and even though he got to do about what, two years, I believe he got to do, they're not happy with that. They want that man to suffer. So I'm looking at it like, okay, Diddy's already down. Now, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm not here to defend him. We know he's into his freak offs. Whatever he had to do, it is what it is. All I'm saying is the man is already down. He already served time in jail. He got to go to prison, serve some more time. He's already down. He's already ruined. His name is ruined. Nobody's working with him. And then come along 50 Cent to do a documentary that he been had in the cut a long time ago. So when you look at all of this stuff, it's almost like it was put together by somebody and they told 50, look, we want to use you as the face of it. It'll be good for business. It's a lot of money to be made. And I don't even know if they charge you to watch it. Is the documentary free on Netflix, or do you got to pay? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what is it free? Is it you got to pay? Whatever. I don't know. Do you have to pay? Do anybody know? Yes or no? because I didn't see it. So you said it's free. You said it's on YouTube TV for free. Well, I don't even know. I didn't watch it. And like I said, what's the purpose of it? The purpose is to further destroy Diddy. So 50 Cent is being used by some sort of entity, some sort of power to further put the nail in the coffin. You know? You said it's free on Netflix. Yeah. Because you have to think about it. He already went to court. We already saw the trial. It's like they want to extend it with more judgment, more accusations, more information to make you further hate the man named Diddy. And again, I'm not defending him. I'm just speaking facts. If he already did whatever he did and they put him in prison, what exactly is this documentary designed to do? Put him back in prison or further destroy his reputation so that people just continually hate him? You have to understand, guys, social media is a very toxic place. Like, I got haters, right? Let me explain how social media works. I have haters that hate me. They want to see me die. They want to see me down and out. These are the things they want to see from me. The way social media works is, and Dame Dash also mentioned this as well. Shout out to him for pointing that out. But he spoke on how if you can tell a lie 3 times, well, he said 7 times, but actually based on psychology and how the mind works, 3 times. If you can hear a lie, you can say between 3 to 7 times, you will believe it. Now, once you believe the lie and somebody presents the truth to you, you won't believe the truth because the lie is already processing in your mind. So no matter how much somebody tell you the truth, you don't want to hear it. So during this entire Diddy situation, we believed truths and lies mixed together. We don't know what really is the lie because everything sounds good. It's entertaining. It is what it is. And we only see Diddy as the problem. For example, recently you had a situation where some new Epstein photos was released, and it has Donald Trump in some of the photos. People are putting out lies and allegations saying, see, look, Trump is in a photo with Epstein, so he must be guilty. Well, that's dumb because any of us could be in a photo with anybody. That doesn't make us guilty. Why is everyone focusing on Trump, but they're not focusing on all the other people that are in these photos? Nobody's, you get what I mean? So if people can present something to you over and over and over, you'll believe it and begin to look at the person as a bad person. And that type of stuff happened to me all the time, where haters, they'll make a video, they'll post this, they'll post that. And if you watch that long enough, you'll become a hater too. You know, I don't really trust a lot of these rappers, especially like with what 50 did with the documentary. I don't respect that. I do not respect that at all. I feel that it's a bad look on him. Now, some of you might think he's doing the right thing, but I looked at all the interviews and he was speaking as if though if he don't do whatever he's doing, it's like we're condoning what Diddy's about. But I see it as him snitching. I don't care how nobody feel about it. When I look at it, and again, 50's a smart guy. You know what I mean? He drops knowledge. He talks about different things. But in this particular situation, that's to me, it's like you trying to, it's like you went to the feds on the man, you know? And that's crazy. You know? Somebody says, sounds like you're defending Diddy too. See, this is the problem with people. They have selective hearing and they not peeping game. When you listen to 50 and you listen to his music, you listen to where he come from the streets and all these different things that he talk about. When you look at him releasing documentaries about another black man trying to further put nails in the coffin, I can't respect that. It's not about defending Diddy. It's about looking at the character of a man. If you look at someone like Master P, you look at who he is, where he come from the streets, from the projects, and then he came into wealth. So when you look at men like that, there's certain things they just don't do. You know what I mean? So when you see rappers speak one way, they're gangsters, they're this, they're that, and then next minute you see them working with the feds to make documentaries on Diddy by showing secret footage, and then news anchors are asking 50, so where do you get the footage from? Oh, I can't share my sources. That makes you a snitch. I don't care what nobody said. That means you basically writing him out. It doesn't matter if you feel Diddy is trash or 50 is trash. We're having a conversation as adults. That's pretty much what we're focused on here. If one of your mans and them have old recordings of you, right? Hypothetically speaking, all of you that are anti-Diddy, whatever side you want. If you're anti-Diddy, this is for you. If you have a friend, people that you grew up with, and they got old video footage of you getting freak offs with women at parties, and they got old footage, VHS-C footage of you at parties, grinding up on women, feeling them up, dancing with them at the strip club, doing all sorts of stuff. And now you're famous, you're making money. Nobody never knew you back then. But some allegations popped up about you touching on a woman or some sexual assault or whatever the case is. Like, you got another story with this woman who is accusing, I believe it's one of Kai Cenat's peoples of sexual assault. And all of this went down during some streaming awards where you had some woman trying to crack a joke against Kai Cenat, alleging that he's like Diddy or something along them lines. To me, it was disrespectful. So his mans and them pretty much got up, checked the woman, basically told her, yo, you tripping. And then right following that, you have to watch the play. You have to watch how it play out. Here's the thing. When dude defended Kai Cenat, it went against the code of the industry. Kai Cenat is a mega streamer. These guys are all making millions of dollars. So they're not the average YouTuber. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're not the average Twitch streamer or whatever the case is. These guys are up there at the top of the totem pole. So when his mans and them checked the host who disrespected Kai Cenat with that joke that wasn't really funny, now he getting judged. You see how that worked? Now he being accused of touching on some woman. Where that woman come from? How is it that all of a sudden Jane Doe comes on social media and want to come on camera, dolled up, right? She had her hair fixed up, makeup looking good, everything looking good, to tell the world that, yeah, Kai Cenat's people, yeah, he was touching on me. Yeah. Yeah, he was, yeah. What? Who paid you? What's going on? Because nobody was saying these things before dude defended Kai Cenat. So you got to understand how the industry works. Everybody is working with somebody to take somebody down. And when it comes to men, it's going to always be something sexual. Somebody assaulted someone sexually. Now, keep in mind, all of these dudes got money. They can pull women easy. Women will throw themselves at them. That's why I don't understand how all these allegations come up where men are always getting taken in for, having some sort of sexual relations. We saw what happened with Shannon Sharp. He went out bad after Becky took him into the ringer. You know what I mean? I don't know if she's a white woman or what her nationality is. She looked white, she white. But she's rich now thanks to Shannon Sharp being a simp. You know what I mean? So these guys are just getting played left and right. It's going to always be a woman that's going to take you down. But here's the thing. Why is it that these women don't want none of these men to go to prison? They want money. So the lady who's going after Kai Cenat's friend, right? She just want a settlement. She just want money. She's not going to push for him to go to prison or get arrested or just want to settle. She just want to settle this. So we're going to see how that play out. I got to talk about that video as well. So now, when you put all of this stuff together and you realize that these men are all being accused of sexual assaults and different crimes, the industry clearly is hiding something dark. There's various agendas to further distort the mind of black men and men in general, to be honest with you, to feel that it's okay to be with a woman and be with a man. And there's a lot of young men that probably have these thoughts. You got probably a lot of young men that haven't come out the closet yet, whereas these men are into women, but they also are into men, but they're in the closet. This is why, ladies, you got to be careful, because you might be around a dude who you see him with the ladies, you see him with women, he's out and about, you know what I'm saying? He lit, and you figure, okay, this dude is official. But what you don't know is he's also into men. He's also into men. You just don't know it. And there's a lot of them out there. A lot of times you're concerned about the DL brother, but you're not concerned about the bisexual brother. The bisexual brother is that dude that he's with you, but then when he's out and about with his buddies and you think he's just hanging out with the brothers at the bar, he's busy throwing that thing back at another dude. And then he comes home to you. And then you end up getting an STD. You're wondering what's going on. Well, your dude was with another dude. You know, that's just the way it is. But Ray J, in my opinion, came out the closet in that video clip, and he might end up getting interviewed by Cam again, and he might confess more on what's going on. I suspect that he's going to come out publicly and just be like, "Yo," he's going to confess that he's gay, like publicly. He's going to say that he's bisexual, and you know, he's gonna have to come out and just say it, so that the world know. And I feel once he do that, a lot of people are going to accept him, because he's already accepted by a lot of people in that world, because they already know their own. They know what it is. Like a person who's in that lifestyle, they know what Ray J is about. They know already. It's just that's just Ray J. He's in the closet. He's hiding what he is. You know what I mean? But it's slowly been coming out, and people haven't been catching on. Like it's right there in your face. You know what I mean? You said by people they trust. What's that? Let me see. That's the same as bullying. I guess things happen to children, things happen to women and men too, with their knowledge being hurt. There's a lot of people that go through things like this, and they carry it all the way into adulthood. Um, you said if a man tell you who he is, believe him. Yeah. If a man tell you that Diddy took his butt, you best believe that. That's not a joke. Do not look at that as a joke. And I think far too many times on social media, we think everything is funny. No, this is a serious situation. This is serious, man. This is very, very serious. So I just wanted to come on and share my thoughts about this. I got a lot of content I got to talk about. Do you like the lighting, guys? My professional light came in for my setup, and I'm using it here, and I'm really enjoying this lighting because it's not harsh on the eyes. It gives a nice warm feel, and it makes the background colors pop. So I'm really, really enjoying this particular lighting setup here, and I don't have to resort to the other way I had it. But nonetheless, Ray J confessed publicly that Diddy took his butt. I don't see it as a joke. I see it as he's telling the truth, and you need to believe him. So we're not shocked at Diddy taking his butt, because we know Diddy played both sides. We know that already. Based on the trial, we know what Diddy is into, right? But for Ray J to say it like that, ain't no telling what's going on in the industry when it comes to a lot of these artists and rappers that you look at and think these are all masculine, strong men. Nah, man. A lot of these dudes been taken already, you know? So who's next to come out the closet? Who's next to get exposed? Only time will tell, you know? But once I seen Ray J had that podcast where he had a lot of people from the LGBTQ community on there, once he did that, I already knew where he was. And like I said, to each his own. If that's your world, that's what you do, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to make videos bashing no community. I'm not here with none of that stuff. All I'm saying is, don't be fake. You know what I'm saying? Don't profess that you're this and you know, you don't move like that, and that's what you really are, because you're sending mixed messages. Be honest with who you are, you know? Um, because if not, see, his girl know who he is. His girl know he's into men. Because look what he said. He said Diddy took his butt, blew it open. You think he was trying to be funny? That's not nothing to be joking about. You got a lot of dudes that are listening to that and they're like, bro, like you drunk, bro? Like, why are you saying these things, man? So it sounds kind of, it's disturbing. It's very disturbing. It's one thing when you think about a woman getting banged by a dude, you know, you're not thinking of, oh, that's disturbing. When you think of a dude banging a dude, that stuff is distorted. It just, it messes with your brain cells. It's like, and then he's saying these things public, like this is normal. Like this is what we all do. Like, hey, bro, that's what's up. Oh, word, Diddy did that to you. Oh, that's what's up, dog. Yo, that's crazy, man. Hey, so it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the agenda is, but clearly there's an agenda. So we'll get up on out of here, guys. I'll be back on later on. If not, I'll just have my content in the morning. It's still early, so I pretty much will come back on, do what I need to do, and that's about it. So rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you like the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the platform, and share the videos with a friend. Also, I don't even know if you can hype live streams. I guess you can after the video is done. But yeah, hype the video. That helps with the algorithm. Shout out to everybody that support the streams. And yeah, we'll keep you tuned in. We'll keep you posted on what's going on. I got to cover a lot of different topics, a lot of different stories, and find out what's happening. Trying to get back into my flow with my content. Made some changes, made some things that I got to do. Got to take care of a lot of different things. So hopefully we're going to see a lot of different content. A lot of people have been speaking, talking to me behind the scenes, and sharing their thoughts and their opinions. And yeah, so we're going to continue to find out some updates about this. I don't know if Ray J made an update on his. I don't know if he have a social media. I don't really follow this dude, so I don't know. But I'm gonna kind of look on his social media, see what he's talking about, perhaps. But we're going to review those interviews with Ray J. We're gonna check out that interview and break it down. I'm trying to get back into my flow of breaking down the videos because that's where my expertise is, and I want to put in some heavy work, doing a lot of content, a lot of breakdown videos. I also got to do videos about these pastors. There's so many stories that I haven't covered yet. It's just I'm overwhelmed with the amount of work. I got to probably write all of this stuff down and just knock this stuff out during the day. I don't know. Let me see what they're saying. You said Ray J on YouTube. Oh, so he got his own platform. I'll look it up. You says yes, hype up the video, y'all. Okay, shout out to Caramel. I think I seen Forever Studios in the building. You said you said he never liked Diddy anyway. Are you referring to 50 Cent? Yeah, I know 50 Cent don't like Diddy. I know they had some sort of rivalry thing, and one of 50 Cent's issues with Diddy is that Diddy offered to take him shopping. And in the streets, you don't offer a man to take him shopping, especially when a man already got money. So it's kind of like you trying to date him. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to come on to him. So I guess 50 realized that Diddy was trying to um, push up on him like he would a woman, and it offended him. So from that day, they probably had beef, and we know that 50 likes trolling on social media, but I personally don't agree with him releasing a documentary on Diddy, especially when Diddy is down. I don't agree with that, and I'm not defending Diddy. I'm speaking on a situation based on the streets, based on how 50 been moving in his early days. This is not like what 50 would do. We know he trolls and he do all that other stuff, but to put time in a documentary, you trying to destroy somebody permanently. And that right there, it's way too personal, you know. And it's like they put blackface to promote it. If anybody else would have did this, especially somebody that's white, it would have been looked at a whole different way. But I feel that 50 Cent made a deal with somebody to do this documentary, or at least be the poster child for it. That way, it don't look like some sort of white, power system had anything to do with it. You know, because you never see 50 doing interviews. You never see 50 on the news. You never see 50 nowhere in these places. 50 have always been away from the camera. You might see him here and there, little by little, but you see him talkative on camera with news anchors and news people promoting this and talking about. That's not the 50 that I knew of. That's a different 50 right there. So, I wouldn't be surprised if 50 get into politics. Next minute you see him wanting to be a mayor or something. So it's kind of crazy. But we'll keep you posted, gang. I'm gonna get up on out of here. So rate, comment, and subscribe. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff happening. Let me see. Somebody says Ringo, type in and show us Diddy and Fabulous drink champs. He said some fruity stuff. I know exactly what you said. Let me pull that up before I get up on out of here, being that you requested that. Make sure I put out some good content for the people. So I'm gonna only let y'all hear the audio because I don't have my monitor thing set up. I'm downstairs. But let me pull it up. Drink champs, Diddy, Fabulous, Jadakiss. Yeah, that was weird. That episode, man, was definitely weird. So let me pull this up real quick. Let me see. Okay, let me wait for this ad to pass by, and we can listen to that real quick. Okay, let's see. Make sure there's no copyrights.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that. I've been practicing. I got it.
Diddy called the dude Daddy. It's crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one. Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day. Every day's a birthday on drink.
And that's crazy because he told what's this dude, man? What the hell is the host, bro? I'm over here losing names, man. The host of Drink Champs. Nor what is it? Nor something. Nori. Yeah, he told him blow out the candles. Why would he tell that man blow out the candles, bro? And when you look at the footage, Nori was like, he was hesitant about blowing out the candles. And then he kind of did it sideways. And it's like that gave Diddy pleasure. It's crazy.
Chance, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me, though? For real. Because I'm saying, it seems like a thing. I miss his birthday party, man. Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Fab was nervous too.
Brother.
What?
I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable.
He said he liked variety. He liked people that are unpredictable. And also he mentioned Ray J.
You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So
This is crazy, man. And Jadakiss was listening like, I hope he don't say nothing to me, you know?
So Tyrese kept on talking.
Fight. This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back from church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back from church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. We're like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Send in your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into the situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? Every Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Now that right there confirms that Diddy definitely was messing around with Ray J back then too. Based on those tapes, I'm glad you requested this particular section because this further established that Diddy may have really did tapped and bust open Ray J back then. This is crazy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Picking up. I know that's why you picking up from right there. This guy gotta pick it up from right
No. I'm telling the story.
And in this particular part of the video, you see Diddy grabbing the Rasta dude or whatever the case is. It looked weird, man. Like these early days on Drink Champs is weird. And it's like everybody was scared of Diddy. Like they know what he's into and they all trying to stay away.
Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
Yeah.
I see it, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Birthday is fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
Most customers are
Nah, man. Yeah, so I might have to revisit those tapes and review them again in a full video and probably stitch all of those videos together. The Ray J clip, the Diddy and Fabulous clip, the Diddy and Usher clips. We got to stitch all of them clips together and really talk about this because a lot of these rappers, man, they may have been touched by Diddy. Now, we heard about Quincy Jones. We heard about all of these type of things that went on in the industry. But what I try to focus on more so is actual evidence rather than just speculating about the situation, but hearing it from the horse's mouth. That's why it's always good to go to the tapes where we can hear them talk, put the puzzle together, and we can see. Diddy had some sort of relationship with Ray J. So if Ray J came out publicly now and said, yeah, Diddy took my butt, I believe him. It's the truth. He must have been drunk as hell when he said that, but it's the truth. And his girl don't have a problem with the fact that another man took his butt. So I don't know what kind of girl Ray J got, but she looked like she's into the same lifestyle too. So it's crazy, man. He said he got clips with 52 Ringo. Oh, really? I mean, I seen something where I don't know if it's a real photo, but I believe it was Marlon Wayans that put it out. I don't know if it's a real photo. Maybe it is real. I don't know. But I don't know if it's a doctored photo where you saw a 50 in a hot tub with Diddy. I don't know if it's a real photo. So that's why I really can't speak on that. I got to look into it more and find out if it's a legit photo. Because if it's a real photo and 50 was in a hot tub with Diddy together, side by side, I don't understand why he talking about documentaries when he was in the hot tub with 50. You know what I mean? You said, nah, that stuff AI. I believe it is too. I believe that Marlon just kind of put it out to troll because why would 50 be in a hot tub with Diddy? Especially when 50 tried to take him to shopping. So it's like, I don't think 50 would, unless it happened before. You know what I mean? It could be real. I don't know. You say you calling AI? You calling it AI? Yeah, all right. So if the overwhelming majority believe it's AI, then it must be. I'm gonna look into it and find out because let me see if I can look up some info real quick while we on air. You know, make sure everything is documented for the court. Let's see what we got. Let me kind of type in a couple of things. Let me see. Let me see. Is the photo with Diddy and 50 Cent in hot tub real? Says no. The viral photo of Diddy and 50 Cent in a hot tub is not real. It was a convincing AI generated image posted by actor Marlon Wayans as part of a social media feud with 50 Cent, who then clapped back with more memes, making it a big internet moment. So it is confirmed that the photo is AI. So y'all were correct. I just wanted to make sure that I go check, find out what's going on, so that because I you know, some people, a lot of people went on social media pushing that photo like it's real. Over here, we don't do that. Over here, we don't do that type of stuff. We don't just take photos, run with it, and be like, yo, look, 50 Cent, Diddy in the hot tub. We don't do that goofy stuff. You know what I mean? We focus on making sure that we give you accurate information because I'm going to tell you something, fam. Social media is now fake, bro. Social media is now saturated with AI, saturated with fake content, fake influencers. Everybody is fake. Nobody's being real with the people. I want when people come to my platform, you get the Ringo TV experience where I'm speaking real talk, talking about real topics, real issues, and not over exaggerating stuff, posting fake AI news. I don't got time for all that garbage because then it's going to make me look stupid if you go do your own independent research and find out, like, yo, Ringo, man, the photo you post with Diddy and 50, that's fake, bro. Nah, it's not fake. It's real. Nah, it's fake. Ringo, I checked. And then I end up looking stupid. You know what I mean? So I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it for no clicks and views. I want to make sure that I build my audience the right way so that the people have confidence in the things that I talk about. So we're going to keep you posted with more news. I also got to cover the topic of they're saying that Trump basically was mocking the death of Rob Reiner, the iconic director, you know, actor who was pretty much killed, murdered his wife and him by his own son. So they're saying now that Trump was mocking his death. And it's crazy how social media works because we're going to cover that story too. Because, you know, a lot of people, they figure, well, since Trump did it, that means that I must be a supporter of Trump mocking the death of somebody. People, we got to stop doing that. We got to stop associating people with what other people do. You can be supportive of something or acknowledge somebody. That doesn't mean you acknowledge everything and support everything they do. You get what I mean? Mocking somebody's death is never a good thing. When Charlie Kirk died, a lot of social media influencers was mocking his death. And then when they see Trump say something against this guy's death, they'll make videos saying, look, so-and-so mocked the death of something, like they care about these people. And it's just sad that most viewers can't see between the lines. That's why I'm trying to, especially moving into the new year, is focus on relevant content and stuff that matters to the people and what they're thinking and what they're focused on, and get these topics out there because it's just real disgusting. So I'm gonna talk about that. I have the tweet or whatever he put out on social media. We're gonna break that down to find out what Trump had to say, and pretty much share my opinion about it, whether it's favorable or unfavorable, because it's unfortunate how that man and his wife was murdered, stabbed to death by their own son. That's nothing to laugh at and mock at. And I kind of looked up briefly at what Trump said, and it didn't look good, but we still got to talk about it nonetheless. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that want to hear my thoughts about it, like, "Well, why Ringo ain't talking about it?" Well, I'm gonna talk about it. So, um, you guys have a blessed day, right? We're gonna get back to business. We're gonna do what we got to do. Um, keep everything locked and posted. Make sure you hype the video, guys. Also, thumb up the comments, not the comments, the video. Give it a thumbs up, and share the videos. Tell a friend, and yeah, appreciate everybody supporting the shows. It's a lot going on behind the scenes. A lot of things that I got to deal with, and it's just real. It's crazy. I mean, that's all I can say. But I'm gonna still put out the content. Still do what I got to do. Got to remain very positive, and that's about it. Life is too short to be um, focused on too many negative things, and I want to try to be more a little positive, because I know that there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of things, a lot of issues, and nobody's really talking about these things. And yeah, if you know me, you know how I move. I roll solo, and I'm always telling you guys about avoiding certain people, avoiding this, and there's some content that I got to focus on that I think is going to be really, really helpful to the community, and it have a lot to do with negative energy and how negative energy, man, is poison. Some people have negative energy that you're supposed to stay away from them. You really are supposed to avoid them and literally stay away from them. And sometimes you got to learn to do these things. You got to cultivate staying away from negative people and negative energy. So I'm gonna be talking about that in other videos, man. So that being said, y'all have a blessed one. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Ringo TV Reaction salute you. Salute to the mods, all the people that support the shows, and yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new to the platform too. So I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.